Happy St. Patrick's Day! As a proud Irishman, I love to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and this year I'm going all out because I'll be teaming up with YouTubers across the world. We'll be cooking recipes from Ireland's wonderful food heritage, tasting treats from the land of leprechaun, and of course, proving to you that we don't just eat potatoes. One of the best parts of traditional Irish cooking is the baking. We have so many fantastic baking recipes. So today I'm collaborating with GemmaStafford from Bigger Bolder Baking. Gemma is Irish but is based in the US. So today she's going to come up with a brilliant Irish recipe to share with you. Let's see what she's got.
Hi Donal, greetings from beautiful Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much for asking me to be part of your St. Patrick's Day collab. One thing I really miss being far away from my home in Ireland is the food. So today I'm going to share with you my recipe for traditional Irish scones. And if you viewers like what they see, then please subscribe to my channel. I'm really looking forward to what you're going to whip up, Donal. Thanks a million and happy St. Patrick's Day.
How good do those scones look? Make sure to check out the full recipe video on Gemma's channel. So while Gemma is making up scones, I'm going to show you how to make the most beautiful apple crumble. This is an Oaty apple crumble with wonderful oozing apples and a crunchy Oaty topping. Very, very simple to make, and it starts off with some cold butter in a bowl. And it is important when you're doing this that you have cold butter because it's going to melt down in the cooking process and create the most beautiful little crumble. Get it in there with some plain flour. Got plain flour going in here, and using your fingertips, you now want to rub the butter into the flour just until you have a nice kind of mixture that resembles wet sand. So get them in there. Stick with this because as soon as it starts coming together, you're going to get in there with your oats and your brown sugar. You can use whatever sugar you want here, but I find the brown sugar gives you this really nice kind of dark caramel taste. And you don't have to use the oats, but I love using Irish oats in here because it gives a really nice crunch and a sort of nutty sweetness, which is absolutely gorgeous. Once you've got that mixture somewhat mixed through, but you've still got lumps of butter, it's time to get in there with the sugar and the oats. Now all you want to do is get your hands back in there and give it a good mix through. What I absolutely love about Irish baking is that it's always simple ingredients, and most importantly, you only need a bowl, a spoon, and your hands. Okay, check this out. We have a wonderful crumbly mixture. This is a fantastic mix which can go over whatever seasonal fruit you have. Over rhubarb and strawberries is absolutely gorgeous. Whatever seasonal fruit works. So I'm going to grab my apples because I just love apple crumble. So I have 4 large cooking apples. These wonderful cooking apples are not too sweet, so they benefit from the cooking process, which softens them down and intensifies the sweetness. I'm just going to peel them and dice them. Get in there with some brown sugar, and then we've got a tablespoon of flour. And this will just help to bring all those wonderful juices at the bottom of the pan when this cooks in the oven to come together. So give that a good mix through and get them nicely coated. I'm missing my lemon juice, so get that lemon juice nicely squeezed on the board and then give it a good slice straight through the hands. The juice of about half a lemon going in here. This will help the apples not go brown, but it'll also cut through the wonderful sweetness in here. That acidity is really great. So give it a good toss through with our spoon. This is looking pretty good. So I have a baking dish, which I'm just going to tumble this straight out and into. Just flatten it down ever so slightly. And now this needs to be tucked away to bed. So I have that wonderful crumble mixture. I'm just going to pile this on top really generously. As soon as you've got this wonderful crumble mound on top, it goes straight into the oven, and what will happen in the oven, that wonderful crumble mountain will reduce right down. It'll caramelize, it'll become nice and golden. Those apples will become sweet and soft, and that's exactly what you're after. It goes into the oven now at 180 degrees Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes. I'm not even going to tell you how good it smells in the kitchen right now because you have to imagine caramelized golden apples and nutty crunchy topping. Yeah, it smells pretty good. So I'm going to take it out. This is what it's all about. Look at that. It's reduced right down. You've got little bubbles. Come in here, check this out. Little bubbles all the way around. This looks so good. I want you to try this recipe. It is so simple to make. The link is in the box below. Please, please, please check out our St. Patrick's Day collaboration playlist where there's lots of great traditional Irish recipes from YouTubers all over the world. Of course, check out Gemma's wonderful Irish scones. They are so delicious and easy to make. And now I think I'm just going to serve this up with some whipped cream and dig in. Crispy, crunchy, and that crumbly topping is lovely and buttery and creamy. Lovely, lovely bit of whipped cream in there. And best of all, the intense apple flavor is there. You've got a slight bit of bitterness, but you've got this really rich, intense sweetness as it's caramelized down. This is really good, and it's a great recipe you can do with a whole host of seasonal fruit. Leave me a comment in the box below letting me know your favorite seasonal fruit to have in a crumble. Now all that's left to do is dig in.